The Cryptborn Stormwing storms onto the battlefield. Get ready. Hi there, Chris here with another unboxing for you all. In this video, we are going to take a look at the Stormcast Eternal Cryptborn Stormwing for the Dawnbringers within Warhammer Age of Sigmar tabletop game. Big thank you to Games Workshop for sending me a review copy of this box set. Big thank you to my patrons for the continued support, as well as all you brand new ones. Big thank you to the members here on YouTube. Big thank yous. Looking at this Dawnbringers box, Stormcast Eternals Cryptborn Stormwing. We had a reveal for this model not too long ago. In fact, as of recording of this video, it was not too long ago, really. And yeah, really fantastic. I really enjoy the Dragonborn duders, and this feller, yeah, is just pretty darn cool. This box is 3 Citadel miniatures, so you're looking at it. It is just those 3. This box is in a fairly large box, actually. It feels a bit more like what we got with the Trug, the Trogoth character. It feels like that. It's that level of thickness, and I think it's because of all these wings on here, I suspect. So we're looking at the back of the box. We're looking at Ionus Cryptborn, Warden of the Lost Souls. He is riding a dragon. This model, as the reveals had shown, that this model is the relic bearer from the original release of, what was it? What was the last Age of Sigmar? Not Dominion. It was before Dominion. It was the other one. He came in. It was a whole bunch of Stormcast duders. Anyway, he's holding a big relic. I painted that model actually not that long ago. Well, it was years ago actually. And yeah, so the Dragonborn, I believe these models are pretty much what we've seen in the previous iteration of those models. I am very curious to see everything about this. Now, this pictures are not the one-to-ones. Typically within the back of the box, we get one-to-one images. The back of the box does not show any one-to-one images, so you know we're left kind of guessing how big this model really is. The Stormdrake Guard, I have no idea if they have all their options or anything like that. So yeah, and I do not think that this model has many options. I don't think there's an unhelmeted version of it. I think he always wears his helmet. He's always marching, and he's always riding into battle with his helmet. So, without further delay, let's bust out the trusty, rusty Blade of Destiny. This box came to me just taped up. It is not cellophaned up, so, you know, a little disappointing. I know many of you out there were like, oh man, really? There's no cellophane, there's no plastic wrap on these boxes? That's doo-doo, and I would concur. I concur, it's doo-doo. I prefer when these boxes show up at my doorstep, ready to go, as far as, you know, cellophane, plastic wrap, and everything like that. You know, it's the smallest things in the world, but this, I just like this. I don't know why. This always stands out to me. Just the little symbol of the army on the tab, just so you know what army you're playing with when you open that box. I think that's very key. It's very important to know what faction you're playing when you buy armies and boxes. The box has a big old tray inside of it, and let's have a look inside this box. We are greeted with the instruction manual. It is fairly thick. It is a big book for 3 models. In this level of thickness, this is actually kind of hilarious. So it comes with one 100mm base and 105mm base times 2 with the 2 little flying stands. Here's one of my little quick little gripes, especially to anybody at Games Workshop listening. When are we going to get these flying stands sold separately? I want to know. I want to know. Few frames. Looks like the Dragon Riders are on their own frames, and the character here is on, what is his name? Ionus, the Cryptborn. He's got his own set of frames. It does look like there might be some options with the Dragonborn Riders. Very cool. For the main hero himself, Ionus, the Cryptborn, looking at his dragon. Dragon's got tons of parts to him. Looks pretty straightforward, though. Nothing too intimidating, nothing too complex. Just a lot of little parts. I'm not a huge fan of when they do this kind of thing here, where you have these 2 halves, you got to make sure they're lined up, and then that part comes in and it, you know, locks into place. It makes for a very good model, but I don't know, it just sometimes when those parts don't line up properly, and it can be a real pain to try and set them, and you kind of have to act fast, because if you're using modeling cement, the plastic melts, and you only have a little bit of time before that starts to re-solidify, and you know, you're kind of boned on that at that point if you don't get it right. But anyway, The dragon, man, it's a lot of details for the dragon. The rider himself was only a couple parts. I mean, you know, what more does he really need? Oh, does he have optional heads? No, that's his arm. Okay, no, so there's no options for him. Oh, look at the base details, almost like a symbol of chaos. Ooh, that's cool. That's a cool base detail. Look at that. That is really, really cool. That's familiar. Something about that's familiar. Like a piece of terrain. There's a piece of terrain with that. Oh, it's gonna bug me now. And so Ionus, right here on his dragon. Yeah, very, very cool. Really fantastic looking model. The dragon riders, here they are. Build assemblies. Assemble the riders. They can have their lances or their swords. Very cool. Is lances and spears, or is it just lances and swords? Hard to say. But very, very cool. Yeah. Again, flight stands, please. Please, for the love of all that is holy in this world, make those flight stands available for us all. Because I have my flyers on the old flight stands, and I prefer these new ones. They feel stronger. And yeah, this is not really the video for that, to make that argument, but anyway, yeah. And then we get a look at the rules. And so, yeah, that is the instruction guide. Let's have a quick little look at the frames. We get Ionus's frame. Yep, this is Dragon. Oh, look at all the texture. We're going to come in for a closer look in a moment with these. But yeah, oh, look at the flight stands. See, I prefer these stands over the other ones the older ones that we got for flyers and stuff. Here is the second frame, has all of the details and more, as well as the base detail. Very, very cool. The Dragon Riders, these models are fantastic. For everybody who loves them, some Stormcast Eternals, riding dragons. You know, one might argue that Stormcast Eternals get all the good stuff, but wouldn't be me. Even though I just said it. And then, of course, we got all the bases. We got the 100 mil and then the 105 mils ovals, right? So, and that's it. That's the that's the three things. So, you know what? Let's come in for a closer look at Ionus Cryptborn. And, you know what? Let's see what that Drake smells like. Let's see if it stands up to the sniff test. Let's see. All right. So here's the first frame of Ionus Cryptborn. Very, very cool. Love all the texture on the wings and the armor. Yeah, very, very cool. It's a fantastic looking model. Man, oh man. I thought that was his head at first. I was like, wow, that's really... Oh, that's not his head. Very, very cool. Let's have a look at the back. The interior details of the wings. Like, just really, really fun details. Just get all this texture down. Just awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, let's look at the next frame. The next frame's got some really interesting details going on here. You know, we'll start over here. And we'll make sure this is in focus. Focus! And as soon as this arm and cloak. Bit of a claw arm. Can't forget to have the skulls on your knee pads. That's just, you know, it's a must. In the Mortal Realms, it's a must. Love all the details on the dragon. Very, very cool. That shoulder pad's really cool looking. It could almost be like a Space Wolf shoulder pad. Hey? Doesn't look like a space. I know, people. It always comes back to 40K, I know. I'm just looking at this stuff, seeing what I can cannibalize into 40K armies. I know everybody's out there like, come on, Chris, like, you know, chill out with the 40K, but you know what? I can't help it. Can't help it. It's years and years and years of playing with these models and stuff, and just, you know, seeing what you can do, build, kit bash, what have you. I used to do a lot of kit bashing way back in the day. And so it's still kind of an old habit to try and, you know, get out of, because it's just too darn fun. Let's have a look at the back. Yeah. Really, really cool. Yeah. Oh, man. It's fantastic stuff. Oh, man. It's going to make me put this together, isn't it? I'm being compelled to assemble this, aren't I? I think I am. In fact, you know what I am compelled to do? Give this a sniff test. What happens to a chaplain when he finds himself in the mortal realms? Gets himself a dragon. Yeah, that's kind of what I expected. All right, let's get back to the rest of the video. That's our look at the Stormcast Eternal, Cryptborn Stormwing, Dawnbringers, Warhammer Age of Sigmar. Yeah, very, very cool. Big thank you to Games Workshop for sending me a review copy of this box set. Big thank you to my patrons for the continued support, as well as all you brand new ones. Click the link in the description for everybody interested. And if you're watching this on YouTube, which everybody is, memberships is also available down below, so feel free to click that and whatever makes sense to you. Huge thank you to everybody who takes the time to do that. If you're not able to support monetarily, i.e. money, thumbing up the video, liking, following, subscribing, commenting, ringing the bell, all help the channel as well. And all it takes is a couple clicks of a button, and you're helping me out a great deal. And a huge thank you to everybody who takes the time to do that. Take care of your brushes, they'll take care of you, and I will see you in the next unboxing or useless review. Maybe a painting tutorial, maybe a fresh tip, just a tip. Quick tip. Who knows? Maybe a live stream, painting live stream, wave the brush live stream, all sorts of live stream. Maybe we'll just sit and talk. We'll sit around a circle and sing Kumbaya. Maybe while we're singing Kumbaya, we'll do a battle report. 40k battle report, Warhammer Underworlds battle report, Necromunda battle report. Who knows? The world's our oyster, people. The world is our oyster. We can do whatever we want. We have the technology. Okay, bye.